Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Better Living Through Fitness, Level 1. Let's go ahead and get started with a jog. All right. Let's go down and do a jab cross, just a regular jab cross, no horse stance, just a wide stance. Here we go. Remember to try to punch up here towards your face. Keep your guard up high. I can't because I have a microphone in the way. So I'm punching down here. But if you have shoulder injuries or shoulder damage, you can punch down here as well. All right. Now we're going to do a squat pulse. All right. So we're just keeping in the same stance. We're going to come down a little bit, pulse while we're down here, and then come back up. From the side, slight bend in the knees. You don't have to go way down here, but come down, pulse, and then back up. All right. Let's give it 5 more seconds. All right. Jumping jacks, here we go. This is the higher level version. Lower level version is step out and step back in. All right, good job. Now we're gonna do double front kicks. So normally we just do like alternating front kicks. Now what we're gonna do is a front kick, step, front kick, other side. Front kick, step, front kick. From the side. It's still working that balance a little bit. All right, hooks. Make sure you really move your whole body if you can. If all you can manage just is a slight twist in the torso, that's okay. I'm punching down here because I have a mic in the way, but where you should be aiming at is up here, elbow parallel with your shoulder. If you can't do that, you can punch down here. But whatever you do, try to really get your entire torso in this movement. All right, now we're gonna try a new exercise. We've done something similar to it before. All right, if our head, shoulders, hips, and knees are all on a line, what we're gonna do, slight bend in the knees, and we're gonna lean back like this, and then lean forward like that. You don't have to go really far, all right? All right. Pretend somebody is like trying to reach and touch you on the nose, and you're just leaning back. You don't have to go way back here like it's the Matrix or anything like that. We're just doing a slight lean back and then a slight lean forward. We're warming up our front and back of our core. Go at your own pace as well. All right. Now, we're going to do the whack-a-mole again, only today we're doing the cross whack-a-mole, okay? So this is the standing version. If you aren't able to do the hopping version, and if you're able to, here's the hopping version. All right, we have another new exercise here. All right, we're gonna get our hamstrings in a different way today. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stomp down like this, slight bend in the knee, and then we're gonna slide our foot back like that. Stomp down, slide back. Now, you should actually be feeling this in your hamstrings almost exclusively. All right? It's almost like a reverse moon. All right? So moonwalk though, when you slide back here, you got one leg up like this, and this is actually the leg that does all the work, while this one just looks like it's doing all the work. But in this case, we're actually going to make this leg do all the work. All right. Almost done. You should be feeling it, especially down here closer to where your hamstrings come into your knees. But you might be feeling it in your butt as well. All right. Let's jog it out. Three, 2, 1. Good job. Let's get some water and we'll start our stretches. All right. Starting with our arms across our chest, slight twist in the trunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Half surrender. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm watching a little bird over there. All right, let's bend over and stretch our back. As is usual, whatever is comfortable for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lunge. Make sure you watch the tutorial for this if you need some help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Quad stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2. Relax. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Calf stretch. Find a wall, or in this case, a rail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Great job, everybody. Good stretching. Let's get our water and start our exercises. All right. As usual, we're starting off with a jog. We're doing the low-level versions of all the exercises first to get our bodies used to and prepared for what's coming up next. Okay, now next up is push-ups. So as usual, you can do the rail push-ups like this, 1, 2.5 steps back, and you go into the push-ups. But today, I'm gonna come down here and do the knee push-ups. As we show in the video, in the tutorial, I'm gonna come into this position, and I'm going down with my elbows into that run into the wall position. All right, here we go. Always shoot for 25 at this point, although we've already lost some time. I'm just going to stop at 20 for now, since we lost a little bit of time at the beginning. All right, we're doing jab cross again to flush out our arms after those push-ups. Ah, there it went. I knew you would do it. All right, now we're going to do some power knees. All right, so we're going to lean mostly on one leg for now, and we're going to do 15 on each side. So go. All right, switch sides. All right, since we got, next up is double punch. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. This is a new exercise. It's a kung fu exercise. You probably have seen in some of those kung fu movies where they go and do a double punch like this. Well, since it's the level 1, we're gonna do a double punch, but we're not gonna go completely to the side. We're just gonna tilt slightly to one side and then slightly to the other, like this. Almost like we're dancing, okay? Now, here's the motion you're going for. You don't have to go for a full arm extension with your arm straight. You can keep a slight bend in the elbow. Now, if you have a shoulder injury, you can go out, forward if you want to. However far is comfortable for you. As you can see, I'm not going very high at all. The main motion that we're going for here is the torso motion. We want to get this side-to-side motion going so that we can work our core. All right, so as you can see, my arms aren't going very high above my head. And in this case, not at all. But I'm still getting that torso motion as I do this. All right, now that we figured that out, we got another new move. We're gonna do a variation of what I call an A-up. Now, coming down here, an A-up is where you're in this position right here, like a push-up, but you got wide leg stance, and you bring your legs up like this. That would be an A-up because you make a letter A. But since it's the level 1 version, we're gonna do a reverse version of that. We're gonna keep our arms and legs like this, and we're gonna bring our legs up towards our arms like that. Now that's all we're really doing. Obviously, a higher level is touching your arms to your feet, but if you can't manage that, just lift your feet off the ground, just like that, and keep your arms in the air and try to keep your head off the ground as well. All right, let's do 10 of these since we've spent so much time doing instruction. Great job. All right, let's come back up for the jog. Now we're fixing to start not the level 2 version. Let's say this, now we're fixing to start the 1.5 phase. All right. We're doing a light jog to flush our oxygenated blood throughout our body. All right, here we go. Going back to push-ups. I'm gonna do push-ups on the rail this time. So up to the rail, 1, 2.5 steps back. And here we go. Now what we're doing this time is we're gonna pulse down here in the push-up. You know what? Let's bump it up more. Let's do a 3 pulse. You can do it. Remember, you're shooting for your elbows to go to about a 90-degree position, and then you pulse from down there. Let's do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Good job. All right, coming back to flush out our arms, jab, cross. Now we're gonna add an uppercut. So jab, cross, uppercut, jab, cross, uppercut. Five more seconds, and then we're gonna go to a new variation on an old exercise. Here we go. So remember the power knees where we did like this? Now, if you can, our next motion, once again, if you have shoulder injuries, stay here. If you can't lift your shoulders up high, but what we want to do is we want to lift our arms up above our head, make a very dramatic motion, and then bring it to our knee like that. So here we go. We're going to do it much slower. All right. Now, let's switch sides. Once again, if you can't lift your arms above your head, just do the regular power knees, just like this. Make sure you try to do the same number on each side. Let's do one more. All right, great job. Now, next move is the double punch. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a double punch facing forward, and then we're gonna switch stance like this. We're gonna engage more of our body as we do this. Now remember, we don't have to go straight forward like that. We're still just doing this motion like that. We're just adding essentially a little hop to it, just like that. And if you want to really get fancy, face forward when you do it. All right, we're coming back down for the A up. Although I should say, since we're doing it in reverse, it should be a V up. All right, arms up and bring our legs up. Now, since there's no instruction, let's shoot for 15 this time. Now there's another variation that's a little bit harder. It's where you actually keep your arms up and you come into the actual shape of a V. But like I said, that's definitely harder. You don't have to come all the way up. Actually, all you have to really do is lift your legs. Good job. All right, we're almost done. Let's jog it out. Nope. Three, 2, 1. Great job, everybody. Let's get some water and start our stretches. All right, we're going to start off with our lunge. Make sure you pay attention to the tutorial if you see it. All right, slight bend in the knee, hands above our kneecaps, pushing our way through to our heel, and let's hold this for 20 seconds. Now more like 15. All right, let's turn into a side lunge. Turn this foot forward and brace our hand on our knee and push this knee back. All right, other side, forward lunge facing this way. Slight bend, hand above kneecap, pushing weight through to the heel. All right, turn this leg out, turn it to a side lunge. All right, let's bend over and stretch our back. Just hang out here. As you feel it starting to loosen up, give into that. All right, half surrender. Switch sides. All right, arms across the chest, slight twist in the trunk. All right, other side. Watch, stretch. Other side. All right, calf stretch. There we go. Other side. Make sure you never skip the stretch. The stretch is the most important part. I can't say that enough, and I probably won't. All right. Great job, ladies and gentlemen. Good job for sticking through all the way until the end. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'll be bringing videos every day. And don't forget to leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions to help the channel out. I read all of them. Thank you very much, and y'all have a good one.